Good morning. This is Kasturi Day. Today I'm going to start with the gonads endocrine gland. This chapter is the endocrine system in humans according to ICSE syllabus class 8. Okay, so I'm starting with the gonads. The gonads consist of two types of endocrine glands. One is in the male, another is in the female reproductive system. So the male reproductive system, the gonad is the testis, and for females it is ovaries. Okay, now first we'll discuss the testis part. The testis is present in the scrotum of the male reproductive organ. Okay, so this is the testis, which is present in the scrotum part of the male reproductive system. This U-shaped down portion of the male reproductive system is the scrotum, and inside which is the testis. You can see it from the picture. And this testis secrete the male sex hormone, that is testosterone. This regulates the development of the reproductive organs of the males. They produce the secondary sexual characters at puberty in case of males. Okay, what are the secondary sexual characters? That is growing of the beard, then facial hairs, body hairs, then the hairs inside under the armpit, even the pubic region. Okay, then deepening of the voice, etc. These are the secondary sexual characters which are developed due to the release of the testosterone, that is male sex hormone. Next we come to the ovaries. Now the ovaries are present in, I told you, in the female reproductive system. Okay, so in this female reproductive system there are two almond-shaped glands which are located on both the sides of the uterus below the opening of the fallopian tube. See, in this picture you can see the middle portion is the uterus with the cervix down, and below the extreme down is the vagina. Now on the sides of the uterus there are two convoluted, these are fallopian tubes. Okay, these fallopian tubes are opening on towards the ovary, which are, you can see the cottony substance, like it is looking like cottony substance, cottony mass. These are the ovaries present on both the sides of the uterus. Okay, so in these ovaries they secrete two types of female sex hormones, that is, one is estrogen, another one is progesterone. This estrogen that regulate the development of the reproductive, that is the female reproductive organs, and even the secondary sexual characteristics are at the puberty. Okay, here also the secondary sexual characteristics in females, for example, is high-pitched voice, the enlargement of the breast, the onset of the menstrual cycle, like this. So these are the secondary sexual characters which are developed, and also the reproductive organs are developed due to the secretion of estrogen at the age of puberty. Then the progesterone is another hormone which is also secreted by the ovaries, which these are secreted only during the pregnancy of a woman. Okay, this hormone brings about changes in the body of the pregnant woman. Okay, next is adolescence. Now adolescence is it's a stage in the life cycle of a person, of a human being. It's a period of transition from childhood to adulthood. So this period is known as adolescence. Okay, this age lasts from 12 to 18 to 19 years. It's almost the teenage, what you call. Okay, so 12 to 18 or 19 years. And this age there are some physical, psychological and hormonal changes that takes place. Okay, so this is the adolescence changes which are taking place inside the body. Then during this age, a boy or girl attains sexual maturity. That is, in this age, their sexual organs develop, the secondary sexual characters they develop. Okay, and this age, in this age, as they are the life stage of life, in this stage of life, the human body becomes capable of sexual reproduction after attaining the sexual maturity, and this age is known as puberty. This stage of life is known as puberty. Okay, now puberty age is earlier in girls than in the boys. In females, this puberty age starts from 10 to 11 years and goes on. Okay, and in males they starts from 11 to 12 years and continues till you reach an adult age. So this puberty age that comes earlier in girls than in boys, but this age, according to the experts, this age varies from person to person. Next is the physical changes which occur during adolescence. Some physical changes, I told you, the body undergoes certain changes. So these physical changes are sexual maturation, increase in height, change in the body appearance, change in voice of the male or female. Okay, so what are the sexual maturation which comes during this age, this puberty age or adolescence age? In males, the testis starts producing the male hormone testosterone. Male sex organs develop. Testis starts producing sperms. These are conditions in males. In females, the ovary starts producing female hormone, estrogen and progesterone. Then ovary starts releasing eggs. Also, secondary sexual characters develop in both the males and the females. In females, growth of hair in the pubic area and in the armpits, enlargement of external genitals in males, enlargement of breasts in females, growth of facial hairs, that is beard and mustache, and hairs in the armpits, pubic region, and also in the chest of the males. Next is the increase in height which occurs during adolescence. There is a sudden increase in the height due to the elongation of the bones of the legs and the arms, but the spurt in growth. Okay, there's a spurt in the growth and the bones elongate in the legs and the arms, so there is an increase in height in this age. Okay, girls attain their full height by the age of 14 to 15 years. And boys attain their full height by the age of 18 to 19 years. So it is very important to eat a healthy diet having adequate amount of nutrients so that there is a proper development and growth during this adolescence age. Okay. Then comes the change in the body appearance. In males, the shoulder becomes broad, the chest becomes wide, the muscles grows and develop more than the girls. Okay, and then the growth of the beard and mustache. Okay. Then in the girls, in the females, this appearance is widening of the pelvic region, broadening of the hips, then development and enlargement of the breasts, hair starts growing in the armpits and the pubic area. Okay. Then there is a change in the voice in case of both male and female. Here there is a growth in the voice box or the larynx. Then larynx is more developed in males than in the females. Okay, and so males develop a deep voice and females develop a high pitched voice during this age. This is the adolescence age I'm talking about. Then there are certain emotional changes happening during this adolescence age. Along with the physical changes, there are certain emotional and psychological changes happening here. Brain starts thinking and reasoning, and they start participating in decision making. Some of the problems area has to be adjusted. The change has to adjust these changes in the body of the adolescents. Okay, they may become emotionally very vulnerable and often develop a sense of insecurity and confusion. Sometimes they become aggressive and rebel and also angry and irritable. Young boys and girls become too conscious of their physical growth. They may start feeling shy and become introverts. Sometimes they become too worried about their future and may go into depression. Many times they feel they are mature enough to take decisions, and so they take some wrong decisions that may cause them harm. During this period, interaction with peers also increases. They all may start getting influenced by their peers in terms of how they dress, speak, and behave. Okay, some common health issues during this period are irregular growth spurts and height. Okay, some grow very tall, some are not so tall. So this causes something health issues to them, and that can create I will say a psychological problem or emotional problem inside them. Okay, then their menstrual irregularities can happen, then acnes can grow, or pimples you can say. The obesity, there some can grow fat. Okay, so these things appear in this age. The adolescents experiencing this may become conscious about their physical development and critical of themselves. Example, the delayed appearance of mustache compared to the friends or a shrill voice could make a boy feel low. But according to the experts, there's a wide variation in the onset of puberty from person to person. I told you that this puberty age may come late or can come early. This can vary from person to person. So talking to the parents or discussing with the counselors can be helpful to them in solving these issues. Okay. So I'll stop here. I'll continue with the rest of the chapter in my next video. Please go through this. If you have any doubt, please do write in the comment box. And if you want, if you can give also suggestions to improve my videos, so that can help you in your studies more. If you like this video, press the like button so that I can produce you some more interesting videos. And if you are a new viewer to my channel or not subscribed yet, please do subscribe so that to get the notification of my next video. Thank you.